welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Kim and I go by Kimberkiss here on YouTube. So today I really wanted to gain some clarity and do some channeling to see what the message is for the collective consciousness for the rest of May going into the beginning of June, and just kind of see what comes through and let you guys know what that is. So let's see what comes through now. Okay, so I got lots of messages that came through. So this is for the end of May going into the beginning of June. It says there will be many hardships, but these will be overcome. You guys will see that you are stronger than you had thought prior. You need healing, and right now you're on the precipice. You're on the precipice of inner healing. You're currently starting to remember your power and your purpose. Why you're here. You're remembering why you're here. Why you came, why you reincarnated into Earth. It's all starting to become unveiled to you at this time. Okay, lots of knowledge will be gained. Fellow light workers will be receiving upgrades as well. It says junk DNA will become unjunctified. Okay, so we are unlocking our DNA. There's currently like domes. This is a vision I got actually today while I was in the shower, and this is just kind of confirming it. There are like domes of humans on other planets. And these are like beings, but these are like a future version of ourselves. They're domes of these future versions of ourselves on other planets. This is the inner workings of humans and the inner workings of humanity. So the more that we wake up and remember who we are, the more we unlock our DNA, the more we remember like, hey, there's future versions of ourselves on these other planets. And these like domes is what I was seeing, like these dome-like civilizations, these futuristic civilizations. We have learned how to do this. This is really like, that's kind of a strange message that I got, but that's what I got, so I'm saying it. And there are triumphs over losses. Stay strong. So there will be many triumphs over losses. Make sure to remain strong in your mind, your soul, and know that you will overcome these things. Those are the messages that I got. I feel like also many people are waking up and remembering like their past lives, remembering their starseed lineages. Okay, that's a theme that I've been getting for a little while. People are really connecting right now. They're connecting the dots. They're connecting like almost like the constellations, like the stars, like people are connecting, like they're waking up, they're remembering, they're looking to the sky. And not just that, they're doing a lot of inner healing. Like lots of people are doing inner healing work, lots of shadow work right now, lots of inner healing. And I feel like this is kind of bringing things to the surface, like these inner traumatic experiences. They're kind of bringing things to the surface, but it's okay. Like these things will be overcome. And focus on your inner child is what it's saying. So focus on your inner child. Get outside and play. Remember the innocence that you had as a child. Remember that innocence before all the politics, before all the things that we were brainwashed into learning and discovering and like being tricked into believing. Remember your inner child nature. Go back to that, because this will unlock your DNA is what I'm hearing. Get outside and play. Do the things that you love to do as a child. This will unlock your DNA, and this will bring that remembrance back to you. All those memories back to you. More and more people will start to speak in light language. And more people are coming together. Like there's little tribes, like maybe that's what the domes thing means too, like on Earth as well. There's like little tribes of like people that are joining up, okay, that are like meeting each other, because these could be twin flames or these could just be like-minded souls, but they're awakened people and they are meeting up in all different areas of the earth right now. And this is helping to wake up the consciousness, because the more people that meet up with like-minded people and realize like their awakenings are real. The thoughts that they're having, the memories that they're having are real. And the more people that are joining together on the planet, on the earth at this time, it's helping to raise the frequency and the vibration of the earth. And it's also helping to raise the collective consciousness of the planet. More and more people are waking up to their gifts and their purpose as to why they're here. So that was a lot that I just kind of got through, but that was kind of exhausting, to be honest, but it's okay. What else? People are really remembering to look to the moon and to the sun, to the planets, to the stars. Like, look to the sky is the overall message I keep hearing, as there is a bird sitting right outside the window right now. So that's really cool confirmation of that. Look to the sky. And yes, telepathy, like I said in my automatic writing channeling, try telepathy with animals. Like I just spoke to this bird, okay, using like my telepathic mind, and it literally just looked at me. So just notice like the body language of birds, even people. Like you could just like try this, like just to see how it works, like in the store, and just say hey to somebody, but using your mind without saying it out loud, and just see if they look at you or like react. Because more and more people are unlocking their full brain potential and remembering that we can actually communicate telepathically. Look to crystals. Work with crystals. Crystals are very healing. There's going to be lots of shadow work going on, if it hasn't been already. Know that you are like changing so much inside of yourself. You're dedicated to the work, and you are really changing for the better, for your highest good, your highest purpose. You're remembering, and you are awakening the call. This is bringing it into your existence. I want to see if there's anything else that I got. I just looked at the time on the clock and it said 11:11. So that's confirmation that yes, that's what's going on. Let's see. Today's a coffee day because Mom got woken up very, very early and hasn't had very much sleep. So let's see. Sometimes that helps the channeling. So when I'm kind of like in a daze and kind of just like spacing out and tired, sometimes it helps the channelings come through clearer, which is kind of weird, but it does sometimes. People are really remembering their power. People are remembering that like their thoughts are things. They're really realizing that themselves are God. Like they're just like gods. They are gods. They are the creators of their own reality. They're reawakening to so many things. It's like so many ways of being, of thinking, of doing. And they're remembering to be more compassionate and loving towards people. And not only towards people, but towards themselves. And towards themselves, this makes them more compassionate towards people. Because they're remembering to be compassionate to themselves. And this helps them to be compassionate towards people. There's huge shifts happening right now. I keep seeing the grid. So it's like we're breaking out of the grid. We're remembering. We've had this like veil. We've had this weird incarnation. We're really breaking out of it. It's kind of scary. Honestly, I just got like a jolt in my solar plexus because it's kind of scary that we're like breaking through the matrix, because that's the unknown. But it's good. It's what we need to do at this time. There are more and more light workers like meeting up with each other, spreading knowledge. connecting with one another. Like more light workers are connecting with one another, and this is really helping the planet and helping humanity. You yourself might be a light worker if you're watching this. So try to step into your power. Sit and meditate and see what thoughts come through for you, because this will help you step into your power, and this will help you spread the knowledge that that humanity needs at this time. Who are you? Why are you here? Try to remember that. Who are you? Why are you here? I just see expanding, like I see expansion of knowledge, really a lot of growth within the human collective. You might be like having visions or downloads, dreams, like really intense dreams. Yeah. This is where we're learning a lot of the stuff is in dream time. We're learning, we're remembering, like they're trying, the higher dimensional beings are trying to like wake us up and like communicate this stuff through our dream time in hopes that we'll remember it upon awakening. So when you wake up in the morning, if you have like a little journal next to you, jot down your dreams. And they may not make sense, but you will eventually down the line remember, oh, that was a lesson. That was something that needed to be taught to me. Now it makes sense. Now the puzzle pieces are coming together, because now that I have all these notes of my dreams and the symbols, now it all makes sense. It's the puzzle pieces, because sometimes for them to communicate with us, it's really hard. It's hard for us to communicate with them, and it's hard for them to communicate with us. And sometimes we just have to do the best that we can to remember our dreams and put the puzzle pieces together for ourselves. But this is possible. Really do what you can to help the planet. And like recycling, picking up trash that you see, not using as much water, that you don't be so wasteful is what I'm hearing. Don't be so wasteful. Remind others of this too. There's going to be a protection that needs to be around us for the lower dimensional things that are trying to feed off of us, especially if you're a light worker. So make sure to always keep yourself protected. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourselves. Just know that like these 2 months are really making you stronger. And that's the purpose of them. Here comes my dog, Bentley. So those are the messages that I got for today. I can do some more of these videos if you feel like they're helping you. And usually when I've had more sleep, the messages do sometimes come through better. But sometimes they do when I don't get sleep, so it just depends. So I thought I'd try. You know what I've noticed too is like when looking up at the sky, all the satellites that are up there, it's like, okay, people like know something's going on. Something's going on up there. There's lots of satellites at this time, which is kind of strange. Just kind of be aware. Like notice how there's satellites on all the houses around you. Not just for cable, I feel like it's a ploy. So I feel like EMF protection, that's another thing. EMF protection is really important at this time. But just kind of be aware of your surroundings, what's going on. It's kind of interesting. So I hope that makes sense. You might just not think it makes sense, but if it resonates with you, it will, and it's meant to if it does. And just be kinder to one another too, is what I'm hearing. Try to be kinder. I know sometimes it's hard if we get triggered, like we just kind of want to blow up at that person, but like hold it in and like just show them compassion, because if they're doing that, it's because they need more compassion. towards themselves. They're kind of hurting inside. And sometimes those people that are the nastiest are the ones that need love the most. So just try to remember that. Also, but if it's like really, really toxic for you and it's like been repeatedly happening, even though you're showing compassion, please walk away. But always try to show compassion first. All right. I believe that's all of the channeling messages. So I hope this helped you guys. And if you like this or would like some more channeling messages from my spirit guide, the Arcturian one, just let me know and I can do those for you. I love you guys and I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.